Hello and welcome to yet another YouTube video here on this channel. I wasn't actually planning on making this, but I forgot way too many apps in my last video and I want to provide you with the best information out there, so I had to make a part 2 on this quite quickly. But let's just jump into the app and talk about the apps with the graph view. The next app I'm going to touch on is actually Hypernotes, which is an app I talked about a little bit earlier and did a video on a couple of weeks ago. This is quite similar to something like Evernote with the notebook structure, the ability to add files, tasks, and you can have all of your tasks centralized in here. Great search functionality. You have the ability to change the design of your notebooks, and inside of these notebooks you get a graph view where you can see how all of your pages are linked together. And this is a great looking graph view. I can jump into the page right from the graph view here, and it allows you to see how everything is connected together, and it is a good looking graph view as well. The only thing is that it is per notebook, which in my case doesn't work too well, but it might be different for you. When it comes to pricing, this costs 8 euros per month, or I can change it to dollars, which is $8 per month for the monthly and $5 per month for the annual plan. With the plus, you get 13 notebooks, you get files and attachments, 6 gigabytes, unlimited activity history. You get 80,000 notes. Email to notebook is coming soon as well. You get reminders, tasks, bi-directional link, but you get all of that in the personal as well. This is one of those where I would just recommend starting with the personal plan and jumping to a paid plan if the app works for you, but I think this is a great looking application. The next one is actually the one that started off this whole backlinking and network notes. It is actually Roam Research. Just like a Logsec, this is an outliner, so it allows you to take outline notes and not longer form notes. You have the graph view here where you can show or not show your daily notes. This isn't an app I have used a whole lot because of the pricing. I think it's around $165 each year, which is a little bit over what I am able to pay for a note-taking app. However, this is a great, easy to use note-taking app, and it provides you with a place without too many distractions to take your notes, and it has a beautiful graph view as well. As I said, it allows you to have more serendipity in your notes. The next one is Remnote, and Remnote is an app I tried a while back and I even did a video on. This is a note-taking app primarily meant for students, but a lot of PKMers have been using this app a lot. This is primarily for students because of what they have and the flashcard functionality and easily being able to add flashcards. You get a daily note inside of here. You have a way for you to organize all of your notes inside of different folders like I have done right here, so you can have everything inside of folders. You get the references here as well, and it has a graph view on the paid plan, so it isn't available just like I talked about in the last video. There are some apps that hide this feature behind a paid plan. And the paid plan of this is $8 each month if billed annually, or $10 each month if billed monthly. However, the app has a lot of functionality, especially if you want to use the flashcards, but it also works great as a PKM app. Just like some of the other apps I've touched on, this is also an outliner where you can have outlines and you can add different You can have bullet points and you can jump into those bullet points like I can do inside of here. I can jump in and I can add a new bullet point here. Again, primarily for students. As you can see, there are a lot of student features inside of here, but it works for PKM as well. The next app we are going to talk about is actually Capacities, which is one of the newer ones that has gained a lot of hype. This is just like any type of object-based note-taking app, so everything is an object. But if I jump into one of my objects right here, you can see that I can change the view to a table, a gallery, a wall, a list, and I can add sort and filters as well. So back to the table view, this has a graph view and backlinking as well. If you jump into one of your objects, you can actually open a graph, and I can choose to show more or show less until I see the things I am looking for. So if we try with this one, meeting, open this up, show more, show more, show more, you get the point. You can see your tags, you can see all of your objects that are linked together, and this is a cool way of implementing a graph view. This has daily pages as well, and when it comes to pricing on this, it is around $12 each month, or $120 if billed yearly. That is the pricing of this. So just to show you here, this is around $10 each month if billed yearly, and around 12 if billed monthly. You can also pay for the Capacities Believer plan, which gives you beta access to major features, and this is around 14 US dollars, 14, 15 US dollars. I have one more app I wanted to touch on, and this is called Siyuan Notes, quite similar to something like Obsidian with the plugin system and pages. I would call this probably a blend between Obsidian and Notion. It has databases as well, and I haven't been able to test the databases out, but when I do that, I will probably be able to do a newer video on this because a lot of people have been loving this. So we have a graph view here, which you can easily open. You can see the graph view in different ways. So we have this right here, or I can open it like this. A great solid note taker. A lot of people have been flocking towards this app recently. More and more people are actually using it and looking for tutorials based on how my YouTube videos have done lately. A lot of people have been watching the Siyuan Note. Still don't know if I'm pronouncing this correctly, but a lot of people have been looking at this application. So here you have the beautiful graph view right here. So it offers a graph view and so much more as a note taker. This is the last one I have. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them down below and I will try to get to them as soon as I can. Thank you so much for watching today's second video.